So I don't go live waiting for people to catch up. I just go. Um, yeah, I would love feedback, but I always have something to do. So yeah, so here we go. That house over there with the green top is the house or home, 3 bedroom, 2 bath that we initially rented when we got here. That home over there is the landlord's place. There are 3 more homes next to me through all of this. I'm also renting, because you can't see it behind the boxes, a small 1 bedroom, 1 bath. That is for studio purposes because my kids, I have twin boys who are 18 and they are anime artists. So when we got here, I told them I would get some kind of space for them to do their thing. So these are the trees. We had appliances come in, so that's what that is. We have trees and a lot of foliage around the house. They are not finished with whatever they think they're doing to refurbish or renovate the place. That noise in the background is this lovely fountain. There are there is some kind of wildlife going on in there. Wildlife meaning like tadpoles and some other little tiny signs of life. This here, I don't know the names of any of this stuff. I'm a New Yorker. I left when I was 21, but still. I love these flowers. Don't know what they're called. I call them pretty. These beautiful green things here are gonna grow up to be pretty much like those, I believe. She thought that would be a nice touch to my bedroom patio view. That is a little sitting area, and I don't know, I want to say that's some kind of a geisha. No, that's Japanese. I'm in Thailand. I don't know what that is. Okay, so I bought that plant the other day at the flower market, and if you see white powder anywhere, it's not cocaine, it's ant powder. So here are the doors. I don't know what that says. Hopefully it's good. They cover the doors with cloth or material, and the screens should close all the way, in my opinion, but they don't. And even when you think they are, there's some type of a gap for bugs to come in, as well as down there. So, I asked for the place to be painted because it was an insane asylum white. This is what you would see when you first walk in. I don't know what color you'd call this, maybe bone. And it's a very open concept, which I like. I asked them I wanted initially for them to paint that room. And then when she was telling me, they nickel and dime the hell out of you here, or she does anyway. And once she told me how much it was gonna cost me, I said, you know what, just do the open area, meaning the living area, the living room, dining area. So here's that. I'm gonna cut some lights off as we go. This is one of my favorite things about this living space. The view out of the window is fabulous to me. I don't own any of this furniture. It's all borrowed. She built this, oh God, she built this, I'm sorry. She built this add-on because there's 3 of us, and so she thought this would be a great third room. It's too small to be a bedroom for any of us, so I told her, I said, well, we would use it as an office. So that's also where renting the studio room made sense. The blue is not the blue I wanted. I could see that on the can once the paint dried after we did a sample at the store. So I told them, definitely do not do this room, because I knew I wanted to go back to the store and add a deeper blue, and they painted it anyway. And it was not a miscommunication because she was translating everything, and she speaks very good English, or she speaks English very well. Again, none of this is my decor. I own the fan and that bag. And that laptop is my friend's. And those glasses are mine. Okay, so she did this work desk. I do a beauty product. I made a beauty product. I don't know if I've talked about it on my channel, but it's a very popular skin scrub, It's an exfoliator made out of vegan beet sugar. So I needed something to help me with working on my projects, so she got that created. Problem is, it's just on there. So if I'm carrying or dealing with anything hot or something that I should not spill, this is a safety hazard. My, let's see, this is the view from the office. That's one of the plants I purchased. In Hawaii, they would call this a lanai or lanai. Do you see that stuff there? This is one of the problems I have so far. And I don't know if that's a me thing, an American thing, a prissy thing to other people, but for me, I'm paying you. If I'm paying for the work, do your job. And I don't care where I'm at, that's how I am. Do your job. So I was promised they would clean up 1,000 times and still there's stuff hanging around the house. So I just asked my boys to help me pick up those type of things and put it away. But that stuff that I just showed you guys was left yesterday because they were still renovating the house. And I finally told her, I need peace. I need to be able to work. And so she finally stopped. So this she built for my washing machine that I bought, because I'll go into that another time. I was supposed to have laundry service and a rental car. That was the deal when I moved in, and none of that transpired. I will do another video on how I was duped and lied to by my landlord. I bought that plant. I love it, but it's sad like I am. This is to protect my clothes from the rain while they dry. That's wooden thing there is another tool to dry your clothes. These are the windows to the back of the house, and that's a garbage can that she saw how much garbage we were accumulating, and she got that put on the porch for us to use, which is nice. That's a sink or a basin that you can wash your dirty face in. My father used to say that a lot when we were kids. Anyways, she had that little table thing that she put in the house, and it's raggedy, so I was like, no. And I brought it out and I put it there. And that's the washing liquid for the clothes. So again, this is my office space. By the way, very clever. Love, love, love. That is an old Singer sewing machine. Only thing I don't like, look at all the rust. So if I nick myself, that's a problem. So I usually put this thing down there on the floor and don't put my bare feet on it. And I wear long skirts, long things, so I don't have, I minimize the issue. But that's a door that they mounted to the top of the sewing machine bottom. I thought that was dope. Okay, this is also hers. I like it. Yeah, it's nice. The doll's hers. I think she rented out to a lot of families. I'm gonna cut these lights out as we go, if you don't mind. Electricity bill. Okay. I love that mustard color. Again, I love an open concept. We take the shoes off when we come in. Some people leave them outside. Because she has a lot of cats roaming around. All three of us have an allergy or an allergic reaction to cats. So I tell the kids, just come inside and take your shoes off when you come. So this is the dining area. Another plant I bought, freaking beautiful. The curtains, dressing, the window dressings are hers. This is all hers. I had another plant, but it did not act right, so I just left the last bits of leaves there in the center, just memorial of how my plant died. That's another view of the patio outside. There are bananas from her garden hanging over into my yard. Of course, I can have them if I want. Television rental, that's one of 3 pieces. Bathroom, this is the half bath. So now, just to remind you, I paid 700 baht for a woman to come in here and clean. Why is that looking like that? Like, to me, me and my mom and my sister all are very particular, and I'm the least particular out of the three of us, and that is inexcusable to me. Clean it. And if you tried, tell me, because you know I'm going to see it and say, hey, I want you to know I tried, but that's deep baked in oil from blasey blue, and then I'm good. But you don't tell me, and then you're like, ta-da, here's the reveal, and it's trash. I'm going to say something and I'm not going to like it. So I'm not going to hire her back. I am disabled, so it's very difficult for me to do this stuff myself, just in case anybody murmured that to themselves. And even if I weren't, that's my right to hire somebody. It helps the country, and they're helping me. So this is the ceiling that was supposedly painted. I'm sure you see that dark spot. We haven't had a lot of rain, so I don't know what that is. I hope it's not mold, because that's one of my health issues. This is another piece of 3 that I rented, the refrigerator. A stove. That is an anomaly to find a stove in a rental space. It's a very small stove, if you can see that. It hasn't been used in years, according to the landlady, and it wasn't exactly clean either. When I came in and I ran my finger across this black bar, gangs of dust was on my hand, so she didn't even try. This is the stove. It has, as you can see, like a small, medium, large eye. And the thing I found weird is it's this, and this, and then this is the oven. In Italy, we used to call this thing over here a bombola, but it's a gas tank. I think you know that. I moved this over from the other apartment because there's no cabinet space over here. She created this thing as well for working space. You're gonna see bay leaves and ant powder on it. I'm in the middle of trying to get rid of ants. I laid down some breadcrumbs as bait so they could at least get the scent, come in and carry that shit on to their mama and their papa and all. I don't like doing that, but I am tired of opening a bag of rice and it's infested with ants. So somebody got to go, and I'm paying rent. So this is like a toaster oven. Or like an oven, toaster oven. It's really cool. It has breadcrumbs in it right now. That's where I'm getting my bait from. We baked some bread in there, and it was just awesome. Here's the yard that she had, that she worked on renovating. It looked like a jungle before, so it's not much nicer now. From what she tells me, there are lemon trees. A lemon tree, mango or papaya, something. I really don't know. Sorry. My kitchen is a little tiny bit junky. I just finished cooking. Those are clean dishes, but this is the sink area. Again, this is part of the back. That gate door thing, doesn't that look medieval? Anyways, Braveheart is behind that in the back there. That is a part of her property as well, where it's an extended garden area. Let's see. This lovely thing is you see the gaping hole there? So it's kind of useless having this, but this is to prevent insects and ants coming through, and the geckos just love it. Like, thanks for leaving the door open. That is where I can hang my clothes and be sheltered from rain, so I can always wash my stuff. That's the additional clothes drying thing. And yeah, and then again, there's my garbage can. They have magnets in here, so you just like blah. And so anyway, it's nice, but with the gaping hole, it's useless. So here's me, like, okay, well, I'm just gonna have to close the door and not, fucking geckos, man. Look, man, I was traumatized growing up in New York City, okay? That shit every time scares me. Motherfucker. So I just want to show you the infrastructure issues here in Thailand. They were probably like, yeah, you talk about us, I'll show you. You see the gap in the door? The little, you can see the outside. Same with the window. Like, why? Everything's like that, a little off. Here is, you see the, wait, let me make sure you can see it. You see how you can peek through and see at the top there. You can see the outside. Yeah, there we go. Anywho, there it is. Anyways, it's not built right. So all kinds of shit be coming up in here. They don't have cabinet space. So again, you see ant powder. I'm gonna leave that down there like that for 2 days. Then I'm gonna dust it, not wipe it off, but dust it, because the ant problem was like for real crazy in here. Okay, again, there's the TV. So it was the washer, the TV, and the refrigerator that we rented. It's nice and convenient to be able to go out there and do that. And again, this is the big, wide, open space living area. I am not buying, oh, God dang it. Pulled the wrong string. Isn't this pretty? Anyway, it's pretty to me. So I'm gonna cut the lights off and show you the other area. So this is a hallway with a dry well, wet well. I have no idea what that's for. So we use it to put towels in. My kiddo is asleep. This is, okay, this is ridiculous. My kiddo is asleep, so this is his room. I don't know why they have glass pane windows inside. It makes me think this was all an add-on. I don't know, but we have to put a curtain in there so nobody can see through his, so he can have privacy. That green thing up there is to kill bugs. Again, I think this was an add-on feature because why do I have a mosquito net on my door? This is my room. I have one of those goofy things on it on my door too for privacy. This is my bathroom. I am not thrilled with it. This looks like the bathroom that truck drivers stop at in the States. Okay? But I have to deal with it. So this is my makeshift vanity. Again, it's a Singer foot thing at the bottom and a door, which I like that. It's too wide, but I like the idea. This mirror was attached to something else, so I grabbed it. She told me I could. I love the lamps. Okay. The door, let me show you with the light on. Well, maybe you can't see it. You can't. Let me see. The door is, you can't see it. The door is opaque, like you can see through it. Like, I don't remember what I did to make it, but it like you can see through it. Anyway, I don't know what that's made out of, but I would, if I stayed longer, I would want to take that off. This is my bed. It's for sale. Hint, hint. I want to travel light, and it was a mistake getting this, but you should have seen the bed I was going to have to sleep on, and I could not do that to my body. So here are the curtains, all hers. My luggage, always on standby. My view, the fountain. Very nice. And then this monstrosity over here is my little, this is my stuff. That big thick binder, those are my VA medical records. And that's just for the things that I have been found that they approved of for my disability. That's not even my whole, that's how much, that's what's going on, okay? So anyways, that's it. I am very content as far as, I love the green. I love little features like the floors are really nice. I was told that this is typical cheap or inexpensive tile. I like it. The wall, no. That's hideous, and so is the color. Like, I feel like a lot of people that do this are colorblind. Like, why? Or just have no... I swear, I'm not like some Sarah Jessica Parker, Tracy Ross kind of person. And that's not to say anything negative about them. They, to me, are very fashion conscious. I am too, but not at their level. This is ridiculous. It's like not even in the same family. Like if you put up a color chart, these colors would not be next to each other. So I don't get it. That's mine. And does it matter really if it matches or not? No, because nothing else does. The colors in here are mustard and navy. Okay? Which are pretty. I think that's very pretty. Navy, green, and not mustard, but whatever color you want to call it. I think that's very pretty. It just doesn't match with anything. Nothing matches with the other thing. And then look at the shade of blue this is. I work from home, and I'm a homebody. I don't care about my car as long as it works. I don't care about shoes or as long as they work. And I don't care about clothes as long as it works. But my house, that has to be right. I'm not one of those people. It's like, whatever, who cares, man? You got a bed, right, dude? That's not me. So, yeah, problem. I will have another video talking to you all about my experience so far with renting from my current landlady. Until then, I wish you all the best. And cheers, hello, aloha, salam alaikum, arrivederci. What's the another one I know? Domo arigato gozaimasu. I don't know. Cheers. Thank you. And I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.